Hello folks, work Uber Eats? It depends on your outlook. This video is directed toward BZ. He's a guy in the field and he works Uber Eats. He's a real promoter of Uber Eats. They should look into him and give him a higher position because I'm sure he's working for it and deserves it. Well, he joined in on a live stream I did yesterday, and I listen to people's advice, what they feel works better than others and what don't. And usually on Fridays, for the past 6 weeks, Fridays has been my main player day. Like I really take it seriously on Fridays for some reason. And I usually work Grubhub with a little Uber Eats. And that's how I've been doing it. He swears, he said, give it a try. Uber Eats, he said all these great things about Uber Eats. Now let me share with you. And I understand, in the beginning they did with me, and then after 4th of July 2018, the money just changed. It just changed. Still worth it. I choose to do it, but it's not the same money. Okay, today my first delivery was at 11:04. That I finally was ready. I swiped online. They immediately rang me. And I got home like 9. I'll say 8:30. I made $116.52. That includes a $5 cash tip. But during my day, I only worked one app. And I brought my iPad, and I brought a snack and a little lunch, because I had a feeling that there was going to be a lull in my day. I live in Freeport, Long Island, if you're not aware of that. I went a few towns away, and they kept me in Belmore, a little bit of Wantor, and Merrick. And the morning started off great. Boom. And then about 1 o'clock, like 10 after 1, until like 20 after 2, nothing. Nothing. I found a good, comfortable spot that I felt safe. I did some writing. I wrote 3 amazing paragraphs on the iPad that I will use for my website. Had a little lunch, a little break, and I took a snooze for like 12 minutes. I actually fell asleep. I woke up. I said, well, this is ridiculous. If I was on Hempstead Turnpike, it's a main strip a few towns away, I would have been working Grubhub and Uber Eats. I wouldn't have had time to worry about writing. But I'm happy I did get work done because it needs to be done. And I planned it. I will always test someone's theory if he really believes in it so much, I figured I'd be open to it. So that was that. On the way home, I started driving to Freeport, and they gave me 2 Five Guy burger deliveries, and which was great. That's good. Then, what I don't like about Uber Eats, and this has happened before, now after those deliveries, an hour, we'll say an hour and 10 minutes, I had nothing. And then on the way home, they gave me 2. And then I said, I'm not really feeling it now. I'm losing my, my get-go. So let me do a little food shopping across the street. It's a place right across the street from my house. So I turned off for an hour. So I'm removing 2 hours from my day. 11:04 to 8:30 is a long time for $116. But now you're subtracting 2 hours. So in 7.5 hours, really, it was long. It was almost an hour and a half. I had nothing, not one. And I was in the middle of all restaurants that I know that use Uber Eats. It was like a very odd Friday for me, usually Friday. But I wasn't on my normal strip, the usual strip that I've been going to for the past 6 weeks. So please take that into consideration. Then, when I got home, it rang me and it said 3-minute meal. And it said error. I said there's 1 or 2 things. They're going to give me a minute meal. They're reanalyzing who's closer, who's more closer, the orders are coming in, and this has happened a lot. I do take notice. Or they're going to give me a double order. They're going to send me that 3-minute meal again and have me pick up 2 for the price of 1. It's like a high payout, but you're doing 2 deliveries. Now, UberEats is known for that. I'm not bad-mouthing them. They are a business just like any other business. How much can they get out of you for how little? And that's just the way it is. So that happened, and I was like, yeah, figures. But that's okay. I still did it because I chose to do it. And then that happened, my last 2 deliveries. The third one before my last, I just did a Yui and I parked and I said, I want to get some pizza. I was looking at a menu. I was answering a text. And I pulled over to the side a little bit away from a house that I just delivered to, and I thought I was done. And I say I was there 5 minutes and I was just about to pull away. And what do? They ring me. And they rang me to a place that if I had come home immediately, I would have passed. And they gave me a double pickup, and it was a lot of food from TGI Fridays. I mean, I had 4 huge bags. That's never happened to me. A lot of food. These people got a lot of food. 2 drop-offs for the price of 1. It came out just under 10 for 2 drop-offs. That's how they work it. They do it all the time. And then I've experienced it many times with UberEats. But I choose to do the gigs. That's why I like to rotate them. I don't get overly concerned if I swipe online, swipe offline, because they're getting what they can out of me, just like I'm doing to them, because they train me that way. That's how I feel when it comes to these big guru companies. I know it's all about greed and how little can they pay you, and how much can they get from you. I get it. So, I can't believe 7 minutes went on. Okay. What the perk of this is, I got things done, but I only drove 77.3 miles. That's really low considering I was on the road at, by the time I got into my car, 11:10, and I was home by 10 to 9. But I got pizza for myself. I picked up some food, turned on the computer, got comfortable. So maybe I was home like 20 after 8. So BZ, UberEats isn't as grand and great as you think they are. They're just like everyone else. They're business, doing what they got to do to make the most buck from whoever wants to be out in the field. They're all the same. They all work the same. Okay, I hope you found this interesting, and thanks for listening. And I did give it a try. I'm very grateful. I made $116.52. I drove 77.3 miles, and I wasn't stressed. I have to say, it was a beautiful day. It was sunny. It was gorgeous. It wasn't so bad. I could have been doing a lot worse things, that's for sure. And I got a lot done on the road at the same time. I'll see you guys soon. Have a great weekend, and go make a lot of money. I'll see you later. Bye.